No, I'm very busy. Please go away.
Come over here to the second thing that I built on this world, being the McDonald's. Now, at the time, when I first built it, it was just the McDonald's. And yeah, for people who don't understand, Godby is a furniture store, and that does not say Gooby, otherwise there wouldn't be a block on the corners there. You know, learn to read. And then back here, where everything gets cooked, you probably won't have a lot of Jewish employees with all the ovens. Anyway, we have Casino Diamond, the major feature of FortressCraft 10. Probably one of my favorite builds, honestly, just aesthetically. With the fountain in the front, the diamond and gold parking spots for the handicapped, the regular white and yellow parking spots for the peasants, how the street that runs around it is actually diamond instead of yellow, and then just the giant gold pyramid casino, drawing inspiration from the Las Vegas casino, Luxor, as my parents went to Vegas in 2009 for their 25th anniversary. So yeah. Anyway, we'll go over here. This is the entryway. Someone can check you in and make sure that you're at least 18. I think that's how that works. And then go through the inside, and you have all the spots where you can cash out. That's why I made them in here, for you to cash out your winnings. Tons of slot machines. Tons of slot machines, more than are ever necessary. I mean, quite literally, like, just there's a fucking horde of them. You have your food court over here, with all the tables and chairs that you could hope for. A Subway with very pessimistic 20-year-old white girls. Dunkin' Donuts with very pessimistic 20-year-old white guys. And McDonald's. I don't want to make that joke. But yeah, they all have basically the same things back here. Just the ovens, the sinks, cookery, and fuckery. Come back out here, and this is the thing I probably loved the most that I built, was actually the bowling alley. The little seats with a table in between. You have your scoreboards, your computer to enter your funny 5-character name, and the actual lanes with gutters and pins. Now granted, these are ladders, and they're not actually, an organization of an actual, pyramid shape that is familiar to bowling. However, they exist. Blow me. And there's tons of bowling alleys down here. Again, this is another building where if you stand at one corner, the other corner will not load because of how massive this fucking building is. Which is a bit of a drawback of its own, and why I wish I had built shit like this on Minecraft. But again, I'm not a wizard. So you have a pool here. I'm not really sure why there's this block floating here. I'm not sure if that was something I accidentally did the last time I built this. I guess maybe it's a diving board? Maybe. Maybe it was an accident? I don't fucking know. I kind of like it. It looks weird, but I like it. So you have a giant poker table here, and another one there, I guess, and then several billiards tables. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I forget, this isn't like Minecraft where if I fly and actually land on the ground, it turns my flight off. Here, if I do, I can still fly. So it's just kind of weird. I actually have to turn it off manually. So this here is your check-in for putt-putt, because I built mini golf in the middle of this. And we go all the way down this long-ass hallway for some reason. And you can grab one of SpongeBob's legs and use it to start whacking balls. So I have all these different holes. As you can see, all the way down here is where like the order of the holes is kind of indicated, and that's why the start spaces are all different for each of them, as it indicates which hole you're supposed to do in what order. So yeah, I ended up doing the windmill being the toilet seat. You have one where you have to knock it upstairs into the hole. This one where you can just, you know, make it go around. Sand pits. This one was actually kind of fun because if you actually walk through it, you can quite literally just sit here and like put your ball across and then get it to like here and then across and then literally just sit here and shoot it straight, and it would probably like actually go from here in. If you had a good enough shot, you could cheat that one. It was kind of the point. So, like most other things, I had big dreams for this building that never really got utilized. So we'll start by going and seeing that. Well, actually here on the second floor, all the way down here and not closer to the elevator for some reason, is where you can buy your tickets and your food for what we have all the way back down here right by the elevator, being for movie theaters. And again, like as common with anything I build, I didn't really think about elevated seating, as you would normally have in a movie theater. Yeah, so these are pretty much all copy and pasted as well. So I'll spare you from having to, spare you from having to see the other two on the other side. Go up here to the silver floor. There was approximately 8 bedrooms on this floor. Of course, they're all fucking empty, except for maybe like 2. I think there's 1 or 2 that are actually finished, and this is one of them. Yeah, that's right. So I think I finished at least 2, and then they all have their own bathroom. But basically, it was supposed to be a hotel because the Luxor itself is a hotel/casino. Which a lot of casinos in Vegas are hotels at the same time. But that was kind of the point here in having these hotel rooms, and I believe... Actually, yeah, I did do 4 of them. Okay. Yeah. They're all basically the same. The only thing I think I changed in them was just the color of the beds. But yeah, then this one's empty, and the others are empty, and yada yada yada. So, we'll go back up the elevator. Up here to the gold floor, where there was going to be 4 bedrooms, and I believe I only finished 1 of them. The question is this one. So yeah, TV. The only thing that really made this any more special than the one downstairs was just the size, and that the bathroom was actually like right here in the center. It's actually a smaller bathroom than the silver ones. However, it's a little more compact, a little bit more pretty, because everything is fucking gold. And there's 2 doors, so watch out for creepers. And then there was also this fun little addition where you just had a complete bounce room, and I believe this actually used to be pitch dark, but when I built or started doing the last video, I actually put lighting in here because it used to just be completely dark. And it was really creepy and hard to see and hard to get your ass out of there without flying. So yeah, I think that's the only one I built. Yeah. And probably within good reason. I mean, again, who's ever going to get on here and appreciate any of this shit? And then up here we have the penthouse, the actual diamond floor. So this guy, whoever owns the fucking hotel, I guess, lives up here, and with his consoles, his computer, his bed, everything you've become accustomed to seeing in a bedroom with a deep tub. He can actually drown himself in here. Because, I mean, who wouldn't want to drown themselves in a hotel bathroom? Yeah, that's basically all there is to that joke. So now I'll just fall all the way down through all the floors, get through here. And this is basically where you have a giant bar section, lots of bar tables, an actual server all the way over there. So, that spells Real, and they are a local pop rock group, local to Indianapolis at least. Was fans of them back when I built this area. 2011 to 2013-ish. I built this venue in 2013, but I did get to see them play in 2011. I saw them again in 2013 as they opened for the Plain White Tees. I actually saw them play in their release party for their first real CD. Granted, it was kind of an EP with just 5 songs, but it was a CD release party in 2011. I ended up going to it as I think my dad's coworker was opening for them or something. I forget why we were really there. But we went there anyway, and they had some really good tracks at the time. But so yeah, I built this amphitheater in kind of dedication to them. Back in when I first originally heard of them, they were kind of more pop rock. Now they're just mostly pop, a little more mainstream. But it fits their vocalist a lot better. It fits their vocalist so much better to actually be doing more mainstream pop music. It's not my taste, but it's better for them as a band. I just hope they're finding success with it because they deserve it. They actually are talented, and that's a lot more than I can say in most musicians of Indianapolis. Anyway, when I was at that CD release party, I'm just going to throw it out there. I am not a person who ever wins anything. I'm always, and it's not to be from a pessimistic perspective. I just don't win shit. But they had a drawing, a raffle of sorts at this concert, and basically they just handed out different playing deck cards to everyone, and each of these playing cards had a number on them, and they would draw a number at random, and if you had that card with that number on it, then you would actually win something. Well, there were 3 winners. I ended up winning the grand prize, where I actually got a framing of their 2 EPs or 2 singles and that current CD. So I actually have that framed in my room. I still have it to this day. It's kind of in memory of one of the first few actual concerts. Actually, yeah, it was the first concert I ever went to was theirs. So it was in memory of that, memory of seeing a actually decent local Indianapolis group, and at the same time, one of the first few things, and probably the last few things I'll ever actually win in a raffle.